What's up, everybody? This is Michael Davis, Adriel Black. Welcome back to the Adriel Black Experience, right here in the PW Hustle Zone. Now, this Wrestlemania might be going down as the worst of all time. Not the worst, but one of the worst. Because what's been going on throughout the entire month of March, going through April, and yeah, this virus is getting out of control. A lot of people are a lot of people are taking it seriously. A lot of people are not. A lot of dumbasses outside thinking they're not gonna get sick throughout, during this whole outbreak pandemic, but they're not fucking listening. I mean, at least my state, Minnesota, has the A grade of social distancing. So that's good for me because I'm limited in Minnesota. But all the other cities, all the other countries like England, stay your ass inside. Like it's no need for you to go out and have like to hang out with other people, having a chance of getting sick with this virus spreading around. So please stay inside, wash your hands, and wipe your ass. 'Cause I know you got plenty of toilet paper in your homes. Anyway, back to the fact of the matter, WrestleMania is fucked. WrestleMania here, I'm hearing that WrestleMania has already been taped. It's already the tapes are done, and I want to know what's gonna happen with all these changes, all the superstars not being part of the respective WrestleMania matches. Because you have people who are out of WrestleMania due to them being quarantined. People are out of WrestleMania because of injury, them feeling under the weather, and the one certain big dog pulling out of WrestleMania because he doesn't want to take a chance of getting sick. Starting off with the news of Dana Brooke and Rey Mysterio being quarantined. Now, Rey Mysterio uh, said he was not going to be at WrestleMania. He was quarantined, self quarantined at his home in San Diego, I believe, and he was supposed to face Andrade Cien Almas for the United Championship at WrestleMania. But part of me is like, I'm glad that's not happening because how many times we gotta see Andrade versus Rey Mysterio on WWE, because this would have been a good way to build up the match between Andrade for Rey Mysterio, and if we didn't see this match already, a ton of times on WWE, but because we were hoping for like a Mad versus hair match between these two, but that never happened. If this match would have happened, people would not give a damn about this match. I'm just saying. Speaking of not give a damn about anything, Dan Book, she is also quarantined at her hometown, and she was supposed to be in a six-pack challenge for the SmackDown World Championship between Bayley, Sasha, Naomi, Tamina, and Lacey Evans. Now they turned into a fair five-way elimination match, and Dana Brooke being in out of the match, I could care less. Because let's face it, Dana Brooke's not the best in the ring, and me personally, her being in a women's championship match at WrestleMania would not make sense at all. Same with Tamina not being in this match would not make sense, except for like a team bad reunion with her, Naomi and Sasha Banks. But what I'm hearing, the only reason why she in the match because Tamina was supposed to be Carmelo. Carmelo was supposed to be in this championship match, but Carmelo and Bitch Boy Corey Graves have decided not to travel anywhere, so they are self quarantine themselves. So that's why Tamina is in the match. But going back to who's not gonna be at WrestleMania, last night it broke by ProWrestlingSet.com with Lion Satin. Um, Roman Reigns, the big dog, the Samoan dog, he would not be wrestling Goldberg at WrestleMania. He pulled out of WrestleMania due to the fact that he has a higher chance of getting the coronavirus and having a fucked up immune system. And he also didn't feel comfortable wrestling in the performance center anymore with these circumstances. And I don't blame him. I mean, we can crap on Roman Reigns all we want, but at the same time, I got a lot more respect for him because we just proved that this guy is not a company guy like John Cena or Hulk Hogan or even Undertaker, because he like every time Vince McMahon calls him, he jumps and runs back to the WWE. He should have retired back in WrestleMania 33, but I said in my opinion, he should retire WrestleMania 30 after the streak was broken by Brock Lesnar. That would have been a perfect time for him to retire. But that's just me. But Roman Reigns being out of WrestleMania means that we need a replacement for the World Championship match between with Goldberg. A lot of people saying that gonna be Braun Strowman. Why? I mean, don't you guys know that the guy's a big fucking idiot? I mean, this guy was pretty much talking down on independent wrestlers for asking for money due to the fact that certain independent wrestlers are out of job. A lot of independent wrestlers don't have jobs on the side. If they do have jobs on the side, and their job is shut down because of it, then there's no point in you pretty much talking down and just running them down to the ground because they are out of work. I mean, you work for WWE. You never had a chance to pay your dues in independence. And as far as I'm concerned, you won't even make it make it that far in the Indies. I'm just saying. You pretty much with the whole John Cena about that saying you were built for the WWE. You weren't built for the Indies. You were built for the WWE. Well, if that's the case, you goddamn right you weren't built for the Indies because you'll be eaten alive. Just saying. But going back to the fact that people are pulling out WrestleMania this morning, it was broke that the Miz was also out of WrestleMania due to him being sick. Now tonight it was supposed to be a match between the Usos and the New Day to see who will face Miz and Morrison, or as I like to call them, Miz and Johnny Gimmick Jones, for the SmackDown World Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. Now we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I guess this match gonna be just put out is out of the match card completely. If that's the case, it sucks for Johnny Gimmick Jones, John Morrison, because he came back to WWE. He gets thrown out of one more match in 8 seconds by Brock Lesnar. He's back to being Mrs. Biz. He's tag team champions again, and now he can't come back to WWE just so he can not have a match at WrestleMania. If he did have a match at WrestleMania, it would be it in front of nobody. So it sucks for Johnny, but hopefully we see a match between the Usos versus Miz and Morrison down the road, because I don't want to see New Day versus Miz and Morrison again. The New Day need to take a step back as the top tag team on SmackDown. Give somebody else a chance, like the Usos, Heavy Machinery, hell, freaking Loose House Party for crying out loud. But I'm tired of a New Day and the tag team championship discussing. Speaking of tag team championships, Andrade Cien Almas. He was supposed to be in the Raw Tag Team Championship match between the Street Profits himself and Angel Garza. Now, those plans have changed since he is injured. He is out of Mania due to injury. Instead of Andrade wrestling in the match, it'll be none other than NXT superstar and former Evolved champion Austin Theory. I know a lot of you out there it's like, who the fuck is Austin Theory? Well, look him up. He's pretty damn good. He's not getting his just due in NXT. He's getting jobbed out like James Ellsworth. I mean, the guy's good in the ring. He's just a lot of people not getting him any chance, like any time of day when it comes to him showing all of his skills. But I mean, hopefully he does some good to impress the WWE WWE main roster people to the point that he might go up to the main roster right away. But that's just me wishful thinking. But with all the stuff that's been going on, with people pointing out WrestleMania being sick, being quarantined, or just pointing out just for the fact that they don't want to catch anything to take any chances of getting sick. Would it be a good idea to postpone WrestleMania? And the final verdict, yes. It would have been a good idea to postpone WrestleMania. I don't give a damn. It would have been a lot of work to do. Postpone it, find a date or anything like. Find a date, find a venue. I don't care. This is flat ridiculous that the only person in WWE that agreed to having WrestleMania in Performance Center with no crowd was Vince McMahon. And that's not come as a surprise because Vince McMahon is a fucking idiot. He's not no damn genius. He's a fucking idiot. Because the fact that he having this WrestleMania being a Performance Center with no crowd, getting everybody having a chance, getting them a chance to get sick, or getting this virus is ridiculous. Because I mean, I get it for a professor level, for a professional standpoint, that you should have WrestleMania right now because you want to end the storylines right away. You don't want to drag out the storylines any longer because the fan might complain and might bitch about it on social media. Fine, that's totally fine. But on a personal level, this is some dumb shit because you could easily just have the wrestlers take time off, have off season like a lot of people should, a lot of fans pretty much wanted to see in the first place, or you could have had them still wrestle in empty arena, and by the time that people were able to come to the shows, bring in either start the storylines or wait till like June to resume the storylines, and then have WrestleMania in either in Tampa or Madison Square Garden, where it was rumored to be before all this shit happened. But this is gonna be one clusterfuck. Not in a good way. Not a good clusterfuck you see on Jordan L. Spring Break. This is gonna be this might go down as the worst WrestleMania of all time if they don't do anything to make it seem memorable. Like have good matches, have good surprises, have something. Cause if you do this WrestleMania the way it is, I mean it's already taped. It's already gonna be on a 2 day show. If you do this the way it is, just laying out there with doing nothing special, it's gonna suck. It's gonna be a disappointment. But you had the tape. You had a tape. You had time to go over WrestleMania. This is your chance to make WrestleMania believable this year. With no crowd, no no big stage. This is your chance to make WrestleMania good with no crowd. I mean, you've seen what AEW had to do with no crowd, and those shows have been great. You gotta do something to make WrestleMania great, and with no crowd. But that's all I gotta say about this situation. Let me know down below what you think about this whole WrestleMania craziness. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, tap the bell on the YouTube about you miss any of my videos, and again, stay safe, wash your hands, and wipe your ass. Until then, I'm Michael Day Black. I'm out.